Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video of a 2015 Ford Ranger XL Highrider. Now, as you can see, the car is quite a simple, basic car. It is a great car for someone that's purchasing their first work car as well. What we'll do is we'll go through the features of the car and what this car has to offer. Now, starting off at the front end, you do see this beautiful big Ford badging right there with the Ranger badging just above that. You can see this really nice black and white finish on the car as well, and just looking at the front end, it actually presents in really good condition. The car has been used for work purposes. There's no major stone chips or any scratches or damage to the actual paintwork, so it does present really well. As you can see, you got the really bold big headlights with the indicator built just in there. Very simple headlight, very basic, great for work use like I mentioned before. Coming to the first steel wheel, as you can see, no major marks or dents or actual scratches to the actual rim. Great condition and plenty of tread on these tires as well. As we come across to the quarter panel, you can see this really nice black plastic detail there with the 2.2 6-speed auto badging, and you got the indicator built in there as well. As you come across the side of the car, you get the color matched door handles and side mirrors. They are in plastic, so again guys, very simple basic car, great for first work car as well. If you can open this up, there we go. Taking a look inside, first thing you notice is the vinyl floors, so very easy to clean, very durable floors as well, so you're not going to get any tears or any major damage to the actual floors when you're hopping in and out. Looking at the bolsters, again, great condition, no major wear or tear or any damage to the actual seat. Got your mechanical seat adjusters as well. Little scuff plate here, and as you can see, there is a slight scuffing on the actual paint, but considering what the car was actually used for, it's quite minimal and doesn't really affect the actual car, and the paintwork for the rest of the car does present really well. Taking a look at the inside of the door, a few marks here and there, but for the most part the door is actually being looked after quite well. As we come across the side, you can see the paintwork guys, it just presents really well. One thing I will note is this car does not have tint. Being a work vehicle and you are going to be in your car, I do recommend you speak to us about our tint option. It is going to provide a lifetime warranty on the tint as well and give you that added UV protection. Coming across to the second steel wheel, again, no major marks on the actual steel wheel, slight little scuffing here, but like I said guys, it is a work car, so you do expect these minor things, and plenty of tread on these tires. Coming across the rear quarter panel, you get the Highrider badging just over there. Coming to the tailgate, you do get a nice plastic cover that goes over your rear bar. Again, it is to prevent any damage to the actual paintwork of the car, and it does make it easy when you are needing to get on top of the actual car. You do have your rear parking sensors as well as your tow bar and your rear fog lights just under there as well. You got the big Ford badging in there and the Ranger marking just behind that as well. Get this opened up. You can see the hard tonneau does lift up quite easily, and you've got plenty of space in the back here as well. You do have some hard rubber mats as well for the inside of the car, so again, plenty of protection for the actual car. Close this up, just comes down like that. Oh, got it the wrong way around. Make sure to close the tailgate first, then the hard tonneau cover. As you come across the side, you do notice a really big signature Ford Ranger tail lights. You got your brake lights there, height mounted, so plenty of visibility. There is a high mounted brake light on the actual top of the cabin as well. Again, plenty of visibility for the drivers that are around you. Coming to the third steel wheel, slight paint, wear and tear, but for the most part the rim is in great condition, and again, plenty of tread on these tires. Now, the fuel cap is on the passenger side. Now, it does just click open. It is a diesel motor as well, so keep that in mind. This does lock, however, when the car's actually locked, so you don't need to worry about anyone stealing your fuel. Coming across the passenger side, again, you can just see how well this paint really presents. No, that's just a watermark, so no major marks or damage to the actual paintwork. And coming across to the last steel wheel, again, no major damage or dents or anything on the actual steel wheel, and again, plenty of tread on these tires. Just taking a look inside the engine bay of this Ford Ranger. What you can see is a 4-cylinder 2.2 litre turbo diesel motor. This does have a 6-speed gearbox, 6-speed automatic gearbox as well. This car has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so plenty of safety in the actual car. Now, this motor produces a power output of 118 kilowatts with 385 Newton meter torque, so plenty of power for your towing needs. This does have an 80 litre capacity fuel tank as well. And remember, it is diesel, as I mentioned before. It provides a combined fuel consumption of 7.5 litres per 100 kilometers with an average fuel distance of about 1,067 kilometers off a full tank. Alright, taking a look inside the Ford Ranger now. It's really well laid out. You got really nice big bold buttons that are a very clear indication as to what they do, but we will go through the features of the interior. Now, starting off on the driver's side door, you do get this vinyl door as well. Again, guys, makes it real easy to clean and very practical when you are actually using it as a work car. You got your power window settings here with your driver's side being automatic, and you got your little window lock button here as well in case people are playing with the windows. As you come across here on the right hand side, you do get your central locking button as well. You can just lock and unlock it from there. Just under here is a little dial or two for your headlights, and you can just leave it in automatic and the car's just going to do everything for you. So nice little feature by Ford. These two little buttons are to actually adjust the brightness of the actual cluster, so during the day and night when you do want to change the brightness, you can do that. Just behind that is a little light, little button for the light at the back. Now, I don't believe this has one mounted, but there is a button there in case you did want to get one remounted. Just above that is a little toggle for your actual power for your side mirrors, which you can just adjust the height of the tilt of the side mirrors. On the right hand stalk, you do get your indicator as well as your high beam as well. And just taking a look at the left hand stalk, you do get your manual wiper and washer fluid controls as well. Now, taking a look at this vinyl steering wheel, very comfortable, really nice to use, nice big, plenty of grip as well. It is very clear, very well looked after. Again, like I said, no major marks or wear and tear on the actual steering wheel. Got the nice Ford badging right in the middle there. Now, taking a look on the right hand side, just below that are your cruise control options. Just above that is a little dial that does let you flick through the different options in the display in the middle there. It does have a few different trip settings like your fuel economy and things like that. And the left hand side, just below that is your Bluetooth connectivity, so your volume as well as your voice activation and your answer and reject button as well, and the actual button to flick through whether next song or seek, things like that. Just above that is your is again another few little controls which are for your radio as well. As you come across to the center console, just at the top here you do get a few little buttons. Now, this car does have a REDARC towing system on there as well, so good to know. You've got your tow bar and your REDARC and your hard tonneau cover, so the car's pretty much set up, ready to go. There are a few buttons here for some driving lights which have been taken off the car due to roadworthy, but you do have the system there in case you did want to reinstall them. Coming across to the radio and the head unit, you got your number dials here if you did want to make any calls, and your different radio media settings as well, so your phone, media, radio, CD, and your mute button as well. Coming under that, a few more little buttons. Again, it's pretty much the same button as to what's on your steering wheel. You do get to flick through the different options, answer and reject, as well as your volume and your seek button as well. Just under that is your hazards. Coming down is your AC system, so you can turn it on and off with your AC and your different modes as well, and fan speed as well as temperature. It is a very hot day, so we've got it on the coolest possible setting at the maximum possible fan speed. Under that, you do have a little 12-volt socket, two 12-volt sockets, sorry, no cigarette lighter, as we don't encourage people to smoke in their cars, and a little CB radio system as well, as you notice with the antenna on the outside. Just coming under there is a little bit of storage with a USB slot and an auxiliary port for your music, and you got your traction control button as well as your rear diff lock as well in case you are forward driving. Taking a look at the gear shifter, you do have a really nice comfortable leather sock with your vinyl shifter. Now, the car does have rear parking sensors as well. Not sure if you can hear it when you do switch into reverse. You do get a nice little beep. And your drive system, which you can switch into your sports mode as well, that does let you manually switch to the gears yourself, or you could just leave it in drive. You do have your manual handbrake, two little cup holders, and a vinyl center console as well. Great condition, no damage to the actual center console. A little bit of storage up here and even more storage just underneath there. Now, I'll just get the camera person to pan around the car and show you just the condition of the actual seats and the interior, and show you how well this car has actually been looked after. There's no marks on the actual roof or on the seats, no tears or any real damage to the interior. Thank you for watching this walk around video of this 2015 Ford Ranger XL Highrider. Now, if you did have any questions regarding the car or wanted to test drive it, the number to dial is 9907055. And just before I go, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. Now, what that offers is 5 years extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. It does also come with 10 years roadside assistance and unlimited claims up to $3,600. A great value for money. Now, a few more things. Please speak to us about our glass coat and tint options. Now, what that does is provide a lifetime warranty on the actual paintwork, and as you can see, it's been preserved quite well. So I do recommend you speak to us about these. Now, these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, I'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who showed just how minimal these will affect your repayments. Now, lastly, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,000 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, it just gives you the assurance that you are dealing with the right people and the right kind of business. Like I said, guys, the number to dial is 9907055. My name is MkII, and thank you for watching.